Hello and welcome to Clearview News Desk. We are reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. I am Gloria Atta. Welcome. This weekend, millions of Christians will be celebrating Easter Sunday, which marks the resurrection of Jesus Christ. However, before Easter Sunday comes Good Friday, a day set aside to commemorate the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, who suffered agonizing pain on Calvary. In this report, Clearview's correspondent explores the origin and meaning of the name Good Friday and how one of the most important days in Christendom has been marked in history.
Died on a cross in Jerusalem, an event believed to have occurred around 30 to 33 Common Era. The day follows Maundy Thursday, which commemorates the Last Supper preceding Easter Sunday, which is the celebration of Jesus' resurrection. The crucifixion is seen as the culmination of Jesus' passion, where he was betrayed by Judas, arrested, tried by Pontius Pilate, and sentenced to death by crucifixion, a common Roman punishment. The observance of Good Friday began in the early Christian church, with evidence of its commemoration dating back to the 4th century in Jerusalem. Early Christians held vigils, fasts, and liturgies to reflect on Christ's sacrifice. The date of Good Friday is the time Good Friday became a public holiday in many Christian majority countries, such as the UK, Germany, and parts of the Americas, with practices which include fasting, attending church services, and observing silence or penance. In some regions, reenactments of the Passion or processions are common, while hot cross buns, marked with a cross, are a traditional food in some cultures. Good Friday holds profound theological and cultural significance for Christians worldwide. In Christian theology, Jesus' death is seen as a sacrificial act that atones for humanity's sins, reconciling people with God. This is central to doctrines like substitutionary atonement, where Jesus takes on the punishment for sin.
Meanwhile, the senior pastor of Dunamis International Gospel Center, Paul Eneche, has expressed deep concern over the continued spate of killings across parts of Nigeria amid silence from those in authority. The cleric, while addressing his congregation during a special service at the Glory Dome in Abuja, questioned why blood continues to flow like water in Nigeria without meaningful intervention from those in authority. Eneche disclosed that shortly before the service, he received a distressing phone call from a village pastor in one of the attacked communities, narrating how families were wiped out and children murdered in their sleep. Lamenting the deteriorating state of security in the country, Eneche wondered what evil Nigerians had committed to deserve such mindless bloodshed, stressing that the silence of leaders has become more troubling than the violence itself.
We wanted to wear traditional wear with white abada and babariga to do our wedding anniversary celebration, and I was preaching it. My wife was bringing it. I said, I'm not in a celebration mood. But for the preaching, I already announced, and so I'm going to preach. But I don't feel celebration when blood is flowing like water in the land. Blood flowing like water in Plateau State, Benue State, and Enugu State. Say, I'm not in a celebration mood. When will we have people in Senate, in House of Representatives, in Executive, in everywhere? When will we have people there that will have heart for people? When? That will sit up and make legislation that will eliminate the wastage of blood in this land. When? Why is blood flowing like water and nobody is saying anything?
Now, Nigerians on social media have lamented the spate of widespread violent killings across Nigeria as President Bola Tinubu assures his compatriots that he is doing well running the country remotely from Europe. Some citizens have mocked the president, calling him a remote worker, remote president and diaspora president, practicing virtual governance. While in France, Tinubu met U.S. State Department senior advisor Massad Boulos remotely, inaugurating a census committee and condemning gunmen attacks in Plateau that claimed almost 100 lives, ordering security agencies to swing into action. Also on Thursday, Tinubu, through a statement by his spokesperson, Bayo Ononuga, said he had been overseeing critical national issues from Europe while assuring citizens that governance proceeds without interruption, despite his absence from the country. However, the president's statement has sparked reactions from Nigerians on social media, with many berating President Tinubu's remote presidency amid a resurgence of wanton killings across the country. Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, says he is not happy with the presidential proclamation of a state of emergency in Rivers State. The minister stated this while reacting to questions from journalists during a media party in Abuja this Friday. Recall that last month, President Bola Tinubu declared a state of emergency in Rivers, citing persistent political instability and recent security threats, including pipeline explosions. The president suspended Governor Siminalayi Fubara, Deputy Governor Ngozi Odu, and all members of the House of Assembly for 6 months, describing the move as inevitably compelling based on security reports. In their place, Tinubu appointed Vice Admiral Ibas as sole administrator to oversee the state's affairs pending resolution of the crisis, a decision that has sparked widespread debate across the country. Speaking during the media parley, Wike, the immediate past governor of Rivers, said he wanted the outright removal of Fubara, but for the interests of the state, the president did the right thing to prevent anarchy in the state.
I wanted outright removal of the governor. As a politician, I'm not happy. But for the interest of the state, the president did the right thing.
As a lawyer?
No, I'm coming. Already the matter is in court. But people must say the truth. The governor was gone. He was gone. Yes, he was gone.
In a rather shocking development, a stepfather identified as Adewumi Ajayi has reportedly been charged before an Ikeja Sexual Offences and Domestic Violence Court for unlawful sexual intercourse with his underage stepdaughter. The prosecution witness, led by State Prosecution Counsel Abibat Ogunwemimo, told the court that the incident was reported to the Adeniji Adele Police Station, Lagos Island, by a teacher who came with a 15-year-old survivor and a referral letter from Alausa. She further stated that the survivor's stepfather had been having carnal knowledge with the minor, and in the process, the survivor had 2 pregnancies, which her mother aborted. According to Ogunwemimo, the survivor also told them she was pregnant for her stepfather for the 3rd time and was afraid, so she confided in her teacher because of her mother, who she claimed will abort for her again. Meanwhile, Justice Sholadoye has adjourned the matter till May 28 for continuation of trial. Now, Nigerian Afrobeat singer Davido has claimed that he started his life in a one-room apartment in a public compound locally known as Face Me, I Face You. The singer made the claim on a song titled CFMF of his 5th studio album, 5, which was released this Friday. Davido claimed that he is now living a flamboyant life due to Jesus' divine intervention. However, his claim has been met with a groundswell of doubts, especially on social media, as the singer is known to be the son of billionaire businessman Deji Adeleke. This is not the first time Davido has attempted to paint a grass-to-grace story in his music. Recall on his debut 2011 single, Back When, Davido claimed many ladies rejected his advances when he had no money but began chasing him after he achieved fame and success. The song did not achieve much commercial success, partly due to the doubts that greeted his claims of humble beginnings, as he was known to be from a wealthy background. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online. Many thanks for joining us. I am Gloria Atta. Have a wonderful weekend.